Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Hidden Expedition Everest. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part 7. And now we get to go into the Angkor Wat in this level, whereas in the last one we just looked around outside. I don't know what changed that made us want to go in this time, but not go in the last level. Yeah, that's not a very good looking map of North America. I guess just because it's of the whole continent and not like separating Mexico, the US, and Canada. Oh, I know where the moth is this time. That's one good thing about the repeated locations is you only get better at finding stuff. So like a hard location the first time around likely won't give you as much trouble the second time you visit it. Very nicely hidden carrot there, blending it in with the background. Oh, that's a fun fact we already knew. Now here, the super secret item is this bonnet. Okay. See, like, now, once you've found 12 of them, you could probably just take a screenshot and actually find the remaining 6 on your own. But not when you have 18 to find. I don't know if they just wanted you to do repeat playthroughs and that's why they have the super secret items, or what they were thinking when they designed them. Oh, something else this game does better than Titanic is, like, there aren't any gems that are just clearly reskins of other gems. They all like have their own unique shape and color to them. I mean, this doesn't really look much like a temple. There's just like a giant cannon or something here, which is the main focus. Huh. I thought that was like a factory or something there, but turns out it was a illustration of a boat. What's going on with those frogs? It seems slightly indecent. What the heck is that white stuff? Is that a bite taken out, or is that mold growing on the muffin? A very well hidden rabbit. Before the discovery in Angkor 1860, Angkor Wat Temple was considered a legend by Westerners. Of course it was. And there's a lot of, I guess, bees flying around here. I guess that's what they're supposed to be. Now I like what they're doing with showing off like a boat or a raft or something on the river, but I wish they would have emphasized the river part more instead of like relegating it to a quarter of the screen. Man, this butterfly really gets around, because even across continents it's still flying around locations. Yeah, my mouse must be going bad, and that's why it randomly shoots the cursor up to the top of the screen depending on how the cord is tangled up or not. Because, like, if the cord's bent one way, it seems to be fine, but if it's bent the other way, then it seems to have issues. Can never go wrong with an hourglass. Oh, I was looking for the hand fan, not a electric one. And as for the bottle, I would have expected it to be like in the river as litter. That doesn't seem to be the case. Interesting that they had the strawberry sliced up and then the bell pepper also sliced up right next to it. And interesting, I didn't notice the bell pepper when I got the strawberry. I really wish this game had the feature that was added in Hidden Expedition Amazon, where you can see the silhouettes of the items. That would have come in really handy. Well, that's a microscope. I thought I had finally found the stupid pepper grinder, but no. Oh, well. I'll break my oath to not use... Oh, I thought that was like headphones or something there. I broke my oath to not use more than one hint in a level. I'm actually in second place this time. Wow. Because it took me just so long to figure out where that stupid stuff was, and I couldn't find it. I don't know why this scene has you find 21 items instead of just 20. But it does. The explorer met this fellow here. Treachery. And even though I didn't get first place in that level, I'm still over 2 hours in the lead. At this point, I don't think I could get second place if I tried. So anyway, now instead of going on to the next level, let's just look at the photo album.
This isn't a mountain storm, but it is common to see a vapor cloud like this over Everest. If you're climbing in one of these vapor clouds, the visibility is marginal.
I guess they only had 2 pictures of that. With how grainy these are, these look like they're like actual pictures taken on a film camera, like way back in the day. Imagine that, instead of just using your phone as a camera, actually having its own separate camera.
If a storm comes in while you're climbing the mountain, you may be able to ride it out at a high camp. But even sitting is taxing at these altitudes, and spending a few days in a small tent with another person is not an easy task, especially considering the last time we both showered.
Yeah, that is something to keep in mind, is that you would be very hot and sweaty climbing up a whole mountain and no way to really wash yourself off.
Is so difficult to climb because there are constant avalanches on the mountain. A large shelf of ice hangs over the face, so you really have to move fast. On Annapurna, we climbed the mountain in just 3 days, my partner and I each carrying 45 pounds of equipment. We were already acclimatized, so we were able to do the climb quite quickly. Rather than having established camps, we moved our camps with us every day. This version of climbing is called alpine style versus the expedition style which we use on Everest.
Cool. Alright. That'll do it for this part, so like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time when we continue on in Asia.